Hey there, welcome to day 9 of our March Madness challenge. Today we are working on an exercise called open leg rocker or rocker with open legs. It's a challenging, fun rolling exercise, kind of like rolling like a ball, but a little bit harder now. Let's get started warming up the body for this. Today we're going to start standing. So I want you to have some room in front of you on your mat. Stand with your hips directly over your heels, your ribs directly over your hips. Allow your shoulders to relax down. Maybe you feel some energy shooting up through the crown of the head. And let's take those arms and sweep them up in front of us, up to the ceiling, biceps in line with ears, ribs still heavy and relaxed. Nod your chin to your chest and start to take your arms down with you, rounding the cervical spine there, rounding the thoracic spine, rounding down through the lumbar spine. Round your low back, let those knees bend, and then just roll it right back up on your next exhale. Sweep those arms forward and up and take the same thing again, chin to the chest. Start to sequentially round the spine. Try not to just kind of dive down. Really find that articulation of the vertebrae. Drop it down, softening the knees, and then roll it back up. Reach those arms up to the sky. Last time here like this, chin to the chest, roll it down. And this time, let's walk the hands out and find a plank right away. Find some strength and stability pressing down into the ground. And then we're going to press the hips up. Let the heels drop, find a stretch there, and then lower back down into the plank. And then lift the hips up. Feel your sits bones widen and reach towards the sky as you press down through the palms of the hand, press down through the fingertips, drop your heels, and then press into that plank. One more there, lift. And lower. And then lower your knees down onto the mat and adjust so that your hands are directly under your shoulders, your knees are directly under the hips. I have like a glittery sticker from my kids on my mat here. Oh my goodness. That is the joy of working out at home, right? Hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. On your exhale, tuck your tail under. And I do want you to really find it coming from the pelvis. In fact, before we do our cat-cow, let's just do a pelvic tilt. So we're keeping energy reaching out the crown of the head. We're actually keeping the ribs stable and just curl your pelvis under. And then reach your tailbone up. And then curl your pelvis under so it's small. And reach your tailbone up. Let's take a couple more like that, drawing in and up from those lower abdominals, and then reach it away. Curl. Reach away. One more, curl. Reach away. Now go ahead and find that curl and then take it into a full cat-cow. Press down through your hands. Press down through the tops of the feet as that belly draws back and the spine reaches up to the sky. And then take it the opposite way. And we're going to really focus on those kind of like oppositional points where we really press down into the ground or press into our body to feel that opposition, because it's really helpful in our open leg rocker, or our rocker with open legs, if you will. Around the back. There's so many different names floating around for these exercises. And then stretch it back up. Just one more. Press down through the hands, press down through the fingertips, press down through the tops of the feet, and feel how that helps you round the spine more. Can you press down more and round more through the spine? And then release it back to your arch. And then find neutral. Come to sitting with your legs straight out in front of you. Reach your legs forward, reach your arms forward, long legs, energy through the fingertips. Find that pelvic tilt again, tuck the tail under. Really make it come just from that wheel feeling in your pelvis again. Find that wheel, roll it halfway back, and then we will roll back up right away like this. So we're starting with just a little half roll down. Roll it down. Scoop that front of the belly. Expand the back body. Take it again, rolling it back. And then reaching it forward and up. Now, we're going to roll back into that like halfway back point. Hold it. Deepen the belly to the spine to lift your right leg. And then lower it down. Deepen belly to spine to lift your left leg. Lower it down. Deepen belly to pull up right. And left. Really try to lift from the center so it's not so much in the hip flexor. Of course, your hip flexors have to work a little bit, but try to use the core, pulling back to lift. That tuck of the tail helps you. And lift. One more each way. And lift, and then roll all the way up. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and bend the knees, put the feet flat on the mat, and then roll all the way down, bone by bone, one vertebra at a time, until we're on the mat. Let's take a second here to bend the knees in a little bit further. And then we're not going to roll through the spine today like we've been doing in most of our workouts. We're going to press down through the arms, push through the big toe, the pinky toe, the center of the heel, and just lift those hips straight up. Find the hamstrings as you really press the feet down into the mat, and then just lower it back down neutral, creasing at the hip sockets, dropping that pelvis. Take it again. Press down through the feet, lift your hips, and lower it down. Again, push and lower. Two more there. Push and lower. One more. Press it up. Lower down. Beautiful. Let's bring both legs together. Let those knees sway to the right to open up the left side of the waist and create some space in our side body. Exhale it back through center. Go to the left. Opening up, finding breath, yawning open those ribs on the right side. Bring it back. Do that one more time each way. Just a little twist and stretch. And bring it through center. And go left. Bring it back to center. Awesome. Separate the feet. Draw your right leg up to tabletop position. Bring your left leg up to meet it. Take those hands and place them in the front of the thighs, on the tops of the thighs here. Take an inhale and then exhale. Press your hands into your legs and your legs into your hands. And then when you inhale, just release that. And we're going to take again, we're finding that oppositional pressure. And that's just going to give us some eccentric work through the core, through the psoas. Inhale to release. One more just like that. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Now do the same thing, but take it up into a curl. As you exhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up as you press the legs into the hands and the hands into the legs. And then release. Take it in, curl it up, press hands into legs, legs into hands, reaching that chest forward and up. Release it back down. We will do two more. Exhale up. Inhale to release down. Last one. Exhale up. Inhale to release it down. Rest your right leg down. Rest your left leg down. Extend both legs long on the mat. Reach your arms all the way back overhead. Nod your chin to your chest and slowly roll all the way up to sitting. Reaching forward over those fingertips. Take a breath into your back and then exhale and roll it down. Keep scooping. Keep tucking the pelvis more as you roll down. Get the top of the pelvis down, then your low back, then your mid back, all the way down. Reach overhead. Chin to the chest, roll it up. Reach forward over those toes, stretch. Roll it down. Let's take just one more of those. Chin to the chest, roll it up. Widen those arms on the back. Press your heels down into the mat. Push the heels down, push the heels down. Feel those toes reaching away from you. Find how the length of the legs helps you control your roll down. I'm going to take a quick little adjustment on my mat and we'll go into the roll over. Arms pressing down into the mat. If roll over is not an option for you, inversions don't work for you, go ahead and do some bridging. Pressing down into your feet and rolling those hips up. We'll lift up and over. Open the legs shoulder distance apart. Flex. Roll down. Again, feel the energy through those legs. Feel the energy through those legs. Reach, 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 reach. Lower down. Squeeze together on the diagonal. Take it again. Peel the hips off. Day 9, we're getting stronger. See how much you can really lift from the abdominals as opposed to tossing your legs up with momentum. 2 more. Lifting the pelvis through the center. Flex. Shoot energy through those heels as you roll down. Legs long, last one. Curl it up. Flex, open, and roll it down, bone by bone, one vertebra at a time. Legs come long to the top. Slowly lower your left leg down. Keep a little bit of that external rotation in the right leg and go right into your, actually, we're going to pause before we do leg circles. I want you to bend the knee, flex the ankle, and then stretch it up without the hands this time. Flex the knee, bend at the ankle, stretch it up. 2 more. Flex and stretch. 1 more. Flex and stretch. And then let's take it into a circle across the body, down, open and around. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. 1 more like that. Reach energy through those toes. Take it the other way. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Lower that leg down. Lift the left leg by reaching. Feel energy reach through those toes. Lift, 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 lift. Hold it up at the top. Flex at the knee and the ankle. Stretch at the knee and the ankle. Flex at the knee and the ankle. And stretch. 2 more. Flex. Push. 1 more. Flex. And push. Take a circle across, down and around. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Take it across. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last 2. Last one. Slowly lower that leg all the way down. Bring right leg to tabletop. Bring left leg up to meet it. From here, we take the hands and we place them behind the thighs. We are going to use that oppositional pressure again to kind of do a modified version of our rolling like a ball to get ready for some of the muscular connections that we need to make for our open leg rocker. Okay, hands are holding the backs of the thighs. Nod the chin to the chest and then start to push the thighs into the hands so much that it rocks your body forward. It rocks you forward. It rocks you forward. It rocks you forward. Hopefully it rolls you up. You sit up at the top, and then same thing to roll down. Keep the legs pressing into the hands to control the movement of rolling down. We'll take that again. Chin nods to the chest. Press into those hands to lift you up. Press into the hands to lift you up. Press into the hands to lift you up. It's not easy. And then bring it up. And then roll it down. Continue to press those legs into the hands to come down. Let's do that 2 more times. Chin to the chest first, and then press those thighs into the hands. I'm noticing one leg kind of do most of the work, so try to really even it out. Last one like that. Use your breath to help you. And let's hang out at the top. Nice work. We're going to roll like a ball. So we're going to find that small ball position. Bring your heels closer to your seat. Tuck your tail under to lift the feet. Press the shins in. Feel the heels pull towards the seat. And then when you're ready, let's inhale back. Exhale up. Keeping that rounding of the low back so there's never any thunk onto the mat. Should be a nice smooth ride over that C curve of your spine. Keep pulling those heels to the seat. 2 more. 1 more. Stay up at the top, and then let's slowly go back into that single leg stretch. Reach down, hug that right knee into the chest. I'm going to do a quick adjustment. Extend your left leg long, pulse that right knee into the chest. Pull, pull, and then switch. Pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, and switch, pull, pull. I feel like my hands are wrong. Anyway, pull, pull. It doesn't matter all that much. Pull, pull, and pull, pull. 1 more each way. Stay lifted through that chest. Right into double leg stretch. Knees to nose to knees. Curl up, make a tiny little ball, and then inhale, extend out from the center. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, keep the chest lifted at the same amount throughout the whole thing. 2 more. Lengthen out, reach. 1 more. Lengthen out, reach. Hug the knees into the chest, lower your head down. Rest your feet down, stretch your legs out long, reach those arms up to the sky, nod the chin to the chest, roll all the way up to sit. Adjust as needed, pull your pants up if you need to. Legs long in front of you, about hip distance apart. We're going to do our spine stretch forward. Reach those arms straight out in front of you. Take a moment to plug your arms into the shoulder sockets. Lengthen up tall through the crown of the head first. How close to neutral can you get in your pelvis and your spine? From here, nod the chin to the chest. Roll down through the spine. Keep that spine rounded and reach forward. Now we're basically in our open leg rocker position. So this is setting us up for it. And then we stack back up, lengthening the spine, reaching energy through crown of the head. Take it again. Nod the chin to the chest, scoop the belly. Reaching forward. And then lengthening back up. Lift up to neutral. Feel extra energy reaching through the crown of the head. Now, can you press your heels down into the mat here? Or press your calves down into the mat, depending on the extension of your knees. Chin to the chest. Feel that energy in the legs. We're active in the lower body. And then lengthen it back up. Okay, now it's time to start getting ready for our open leg rocker. Rocker with open legs. We're going to bend the knees. Knees will be open to about shoulder distance apart. Heels will be together, like our Pilates V position with the feet. Hands are going to come to the ankles. So knees are open. My legs are kind of sitting in the crooks of my elbows here. And then you are going to go ahead and tuck that tail under. Find that little low belly scoop. Find that little pelvic tilt. Toes are just kind of gently tapping the mat there, but most of your balance is back on your pelvis. And then from here, we just extend the right leg. That's it. And then we bend it back in. Now I say that's it, but that's not necessarily easy. I have an advantage of years and years and years of dancing that make it a little easier for me to straighten my legs in this position, but I know it is not necessarily an easy task. This is definitely part of the work. Keep pulling that belly back. And then bring it in, lengthening the hamstrings, preparing us for this position. Bring it in, and then the left. Now, make sure your toes aren't touching the ground and do the same thing. Just to challenge the balance a little bit more if you haven't already. Left. Really feel that leg in the hands even here. Just kind of feel that connection, find that energy. Now let's try for both legs at the same time. We'll extend and bend it back in. If your knees don't extend all the way, that's okay, no worries. You may even need to move your hands down the leg a little bit, and that's totally fine. Good. Up. Okay, next time you're up, we're gonna hold it there. We're gonna rock when you're ready. So find that connection of your hands to your legs. Again, if our knees are soft, that's okay. We tuck the tail more, we scoop the belly in deeper, we inhale to roll back to our shoulders, and then we exhale, push the legs forward into those hands like we've been preparing for to come back up, find your balance. Inhale, swing like a pendulum back. Exhale, swing like a pendulum up. Press those legs into the hands. Inhale back. Exhale, forward and up. Inhale back. Exhale, forward and up. Two more. Inhale back. Exhale, forward and up. Good. Keep that rounding of the spine. Inhale and exhale. Whew, you did it. All right. Let's close the legs. Lower down by letting go and see if you can control those legs down. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Nice work. Lay yourself all the way down. Reach your fingertips long over your head and your toes away from you. Just get a big stretch. And then come on over to hands and knees, just like we started. Hands directly under the shoulders. Again, knees directly underneath the hips. Tuck your toes. Float your knees up. Press your hips up to the sky and stretch. Hopefully we feel a little bit more mobile here. My heels are definitely dropping with a little more ease. It's a nice feeling. Same thing we did to start. I want you to press out into that plank. Adjust hands as needed. Lift the hips up, stretch. Again, lower. And lift. One more, lower. Lift the hips up, drop those heels. Walk your hands in towards your feet. Planting your heels down into the mat, dropping your head, letting that neck be really free, and then slowly roll up, bone by bone, one vertebra at a time. press down through those feet, roll your shoulders back, stand up nice and tall. Hopefully you feel a little more buoyant, a little lighter, a little more free in your body. And that's it. You are all set for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow for day 10.